Hey everyone, and welcome back to day 2 of our Madeira Island tour. Before we head out, let's take a look at where we're staying. So we're staying at the Hotel do Carmo, a really nice central hotel close to all amenities and shops within the Funchal area. The room was spotless and we had maid service clean it every single day. The room also came with a nice little balcony to sit out on those warm evenings. The hotel also had a very quiet bar area which we only used the once. Also the breakfast room where breakfast was served from 7 until 10:30 of the morning. The pool area on the roof, which was a really nice space to sit out if the sun was out. And then the really nice 360-degree rooftop terrace. We used to sit out here in the morning times and watch the sun come up. This was a really nice area to just sit back, relax, and it was also very quiet. Not a lot of people use this area, apart from the odd few who would come up with a coffee from breakfast and sit to watch the morning sun come up. This is also a nice area to watch the sunset. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
So today, this is our second day. It's actually Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is our second day of our
Day
tour
2.
today. So we are getting picked up again at the same time. So it's between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. And the pickup point's literally just round the corner from the hotel. And then we don't actually know what we're doing today, do we? We've kept it, we haven't looked into the itinerary for today because we wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise for ourselves. I know one of the stop-off locations, which is the third highest peak in Madeira. So the other two are currently closed due to rockfall. I think they had a lot of rain, so you can't actually go up there. So we're doing
today though. The weather doesn't look as good as it did yesterday.
It's still forecast to be 22 though.
I know, but if you look at it now, it's overcast, isn't it?
Yeah.
And our first stop yesterday was the top of a mountain, so
Yeah,
we'll
the
have to wait and
viewpoint.
see. Yeah.
I think we'll do the mountain towards the end of the day today though.
Oh.
I think the last stop is the third highest peak, and the weather later on is forecast to go really clear. So hopefully, and the temperature's 22 degrees. I mean, it's a little bit chilly this morning.
It's not cold, but you do need the hoodie, don't you?
Yeah. So that's our plan for today. So as I said yesterday, this is the second half of the tour. So the first half, which you'll see in the vlog, was yesterday, was unbelievable, absolutely amazing. Couldn't recommend it enough, and we really liked the fact that it was a 9 to 5 trip. So we had time in the morning to do stuff, have some breakfast, time in the afternoon once we got back to go for a wander, go for foods, so you don't feel like you're spending the whole day travelling. You get time in between. So yeah, so we'll
by the end of it we were done, wasn't we? We
were tired by the end of it, definitely tired. So we're going to take it along with us again today, see what we can find. I'll get some beautiful little drone shots as well, and we'll obviously keep you updated on prices and stuff as well. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Back in our van, we headed out on the second day of the tour, the east side of the island, which we were both so excited for, as this included a lot of mountains.
From the outside again.
Thank you.
Please.
So first stop of the day, we have come to a viewpoint on the south east of the island, and it's the statue of Christ. So this is the same statue as they've got in Brazil, apparently.
But smaller, isn't it?
Way smaller. Yeah. Like tiny. Once you're at the front of the statue, there is a large amount of steps leading down to the main viewpoint on the peninsula of the cliff. This is a must-do, but be warned, there is a lot of steps and it gets very windy, especially if it's not a very clear day. Even though it looked really cold in the videos, it was really warm at the time we did this excursion. And the haze in the air was caused by the sand blowing in from the Sahara Desert, which wasn't too far away from the island. So this is what we're going to get back to.
We're gonna try and get back to that. Let's go back. We're back in Thailand. All these steps.
Here we go. One step.
come back down. Like this.
What do you want? Just say.
So yeah, this is the first viewpoint. Doing lots of breath.
So we've just come to Machico, which used to be the capital of Madeira, but now Funchal's the capital, so this is the second largest city on the island. Well, it's more like a town, and it's got a sandy beach.
Well, it's a man-made beach, isn't it? The sand that they brought in from the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, it's actually Sahara sand from the desert, and that's what's causing, as Marcus explained earlier on, the haze in the air. It's windy, but it's really warm. This is the beach. It's pretty cute. So we are just staying here for 20 minutes. He's just brought us so we could have a little look at the man-made beach and have a little look around the small little town. So there's not much here apart from little coffee shops, restaurants. Second stop of the day done, we were heading to our third, which was one of the most famous spots on the island, the Tail of Madeira, and something I was really looking forward to. So this Tail of Madeira is also a walking trek that can be done in the warmer months. Unfortunately, it was really windy when we got there, so our guide did warn us to stay away from the edges as they were really, really high. The views were absolutely stunning, as you can see from the video, so I would definitely recommend it. And again, like I said, in the summer months, you can actually head down all the way to the peninsula, and there is some swim spots. We then headed to Ponta de Cruz, which is also a really popular surfing spot, as you can see from the images. Then we did a small rum tasting session at a local distillery. This was amazing to see how the rum was made on the island from the sugarcane plantations, and then we also got a chance to try the rum as well.
Please. That's the dark
Obrigado.
one. But we have another one here, a better one, yeah?
Do people just drink it like that, straight? Right, okay. Here we go. 60% rum.
Okay. Fine.
It's not that bad, actually.
The rum definitely gave us that warm feeling inside, and you could also buy the bottles after the tasting at the shop. We then headed over to the very famous town of Santana. This is where you would find the traditional Madeiran houses. This was also our lunch spot, so we found this beautiful little cafe / bar to stop off at and have some food. So that is our van. We've just stopped off for some lunch. Holiday beer, standard. That nice. We are in the beautiful town of Santana. We're just going to go and check out some local traditional Madeiran houses. Just had lunch at a beautiful little restaurant that the tour guide recommended, and it was really nice. For some reason, everything's cheap. Everything's really cheap. The food, the drink. So we've just paid like £18 for 2 big massive burgers, fries and 2 beers. So if you know what the England's like for burgers, it's cheap. So this is a traditional house. I'm a traditional Portuguese woman. Even though this house was set up like an actual home, most of the other houses are small souvenir shops, so you can buy some beautiful gifts from them. This is just me at the door filming for the vlog. And then what we did, we headed back out and went for another little drink before we headed back in the van to our next destination. We got an hour and a half here altogether, which is more than enough time to sit down, relax, have some food, and there was a local market on too. After lunch, it was then time to start our ascent up into the mountains. We were heading to the middle of the island to the second highest peak in Madeira. One thing to note if you're not doing a tour like we've done is if you are hiring a car around the island, just be aware that the roads are really steep, really windy, and can get very high at times as well. So unless you're with someone that knows the roads and knows where they're going, I think it could be quite dangerous and quite confusing to get about the island.
So we've just stopped at another stop off and we're at a fish farm. Don't know what they do here, but it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Yeah, there's just like different ponds with all different fish and stuff in. Not too sure what it is that they do here, but it's nice, the surroundings, and just nice little stop off.
After the fish farm, it was time for a passion fruit poncha, back in the van and heading up to our highest peak. Okay, so we have just come to our last stop of the day, which is the second highest point in Madeira. Pico de Arriero, I think. I'm probably butchering these names, but we'll show you around. We're just heading to a little viewpoint. I'm going to try and fly the drone because the wind isn't actually that bad up here.
No wind at all.
Which is quite nice because earlier on we were lower down and there was so much wind. But I'll film the viewpoint so you can the trail so you can see. As I said before, anyone who's got issues with heights or anything, it's not the place for you. I've felt a little bit wobbly on a couple of occasions, I'm not gonna lie, because it is so high. I think we're like 1,800 meters above sea level. So once you are at the top, there is a snack bar, a toilet, a souvenir shop, of course, but the views are just spectacular. Unbelievable. Good morning everyone. So today is our last day. We're going home today. We're a little bit gutted. We wish we would have had a couple more days just to explore a little bit more. Even though we've done so much in the last couple of days, there's just a couple of things that we've missed off that we just haven't had the time to do. But all in all, to do an adventure weekend like we've done, it's been amazing, and value for money has been unbelievable. As Marcus has said as well, he's just here having a coffee. So we've just come up to our 360-degree rooftop terrace, and as you can see when I'm moving the camera around, the views are just beautiful. And then over there, 2 big cruise ships arrived last night because they weren't there when we went to bed last night. So they'll probably be here for a day or two. So when the cruise ships arrive, the island does go busy. So the bars, the restaurants and the excursions get really busy. So when we were doing our weekend excursion, we had a couple of busloads of cruise passengers stopping off at certain stops that we did as well. It didn't really make a difference to our tour because our tour was quite small, but just be aware if there is ships coming in and you do book an excursion, it could possibly be a lot busier than normal. Yeah, because like I say, once the ships are in, there's a bustle about the town, so it does get a lot busier. So we're just going to chill this morning. We're going to do some filming, do some drone filming, get some little bits that we haven't got, and then yeah, we're just going to chill and wait for our transfer to pick us up at 12:15.
Guys, we're just saying now that we've definitely come the best time, the weekend time, Friday to Monday, because it's Monday now and it is so busy. Like all these people wasn't here, and all these buses and all this traffic. So I think if you do want to come to Madeira, Funchal, the best time would be to do it over the weekend, because you don't have the big hustle and bustle of all the people. The cruise ships aren't there either. There's 2 big cruise ships behind me there. So obviously they've offloaded everybody and it's just absolutely rammed. The queues for the buses, taxis, we was just going to go on the cable car, but again the queue was just too big, so we decided not to. So yeah, I think the best time for us to come would be during the weekend and not in the week.
Heading through the town, we did notice how much busier the island was. We then headed over to the very famous farmers market. This was an amazing local market that sold everything from fruit, veg, flowers, spices, herbs, souvenirs, and there was also a coffee shop on the top floor. This gets extremely busy, and be warned, the prices here are a lot more than what you would pay at a local store. We're just in the local farmers market. We've not seen this because it's been closed for the weekend. So we just walked in now and it's just full of fresh fruit, veg.
So busy now, isn't it?
So busy, and our guide did actually say to us, don't buy anything from here because it's so expensive, and there's so many fruit and veg shops, you could probably go somewhere else and get them for cheaper, but it's nice to come and see. They've got some nice little bits. We've just got our iced coffees as well. Once we'd had a look around the market, we then decided to head back to the hotel and get ourselves packed and ready to leave, as we had a flight to catch that afternoon. So guys, our time in Madeira has come to an end, so we are packing our bags, get ready to go downstairs to get picked up, to go back to the airport. We're flying back with Jet2, we flew here with Jet2. We've had a little notification to say that the security in the airport is a little bit busy, but I think because it's Monday and how busy the city's become as well, it's to be expected. So yeah, we packed our bags, we're ready to go. We had an amazing time. We really hope you enjoyed the vlog. This shorter vlog series, obviously we just done a long weekend, and hopefully inspire you to do the same, because we've done it because we don't really go out anymore, so it saved us that kind of money, and it's the same money we'd spend on a night out, so why not? Do you want to say anything? No. And just like that, we were back on the bus heading back to the airport for our journey home. What an amazing 4 days we've had on the island of Madeira. I definitely recommend it. Thanks again for watching, guys. We will be back in a few more weeks with another vlog series. This one's been a short one, but we hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. So once we'd had some amazing food, it was time for the DJ to come on and get the boat ready for the evening time party. So it was finally time to leave Patong Beach and head back up to Yacht Haven Marina to get our boat back over to Koh Yao Noi Island. Once we got back to our island, we both decided we would head over to our favourite little beach bar and have a little beer on the beach before heading over to the Sunset Bar to watch our final sunset in Paradise Resort. And just like that, it was time to pack our cases and get ready to leave the resort. So guys, that brings our Thailand vlog series to an end. We really hope you've enjoyed watching the videos as much as we enjoyed making them for you all. Now it's back to sunny England, but we've got another vlog series in the pipeline, so stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe and hit the bell notification for future videos.